Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series as well as the Moonrise Beach series. I'm going to be doing my memory spread for this week and I'm going to be using a kit from Paper Crown Planner. So this is one of her more decorative floral kits. I thought that I would give this a shot. The name of the kit is actually called Winter. And what I've done is I've added some Rose Colored Days overlays to a few of the boxes. I thought that since they were all florals, I just want to add a little bit more interest to them so that they don't look all the same. So this is a floral kit. As you guys can see, I have added my date dots already, and on the date covers they kind of have a floral trim that's already kind of built in, I guess you can say. Normally she has a different swatch style, and then if you want to add the trim, you can yourself. It's kind of neat because it already has it all together. And I've added the silver hollow date numbers. These are from Harriet Wright Designs. So you do have different types of boxes like these. I am excited to give these a shot because I haven't used this kind of kit before. Oh, and I also have this foiled floral deco and date covers here. These are from Simply Beautiful Plants. I just got these as a freebie, and I think I'm going to use the florals. I'll save the date covers for my work planner. You guys requested that I do a half letter or A5 plan with me, so I use that planner as work, and I use my leftovers from my memory spreads in that planner. So after this I will probably film that video and show you how I set up my week in my work planner. So I'll be using the date covers in that instead. But this is the rest of the kit. So it's quite a blue kit, lots of florals. You have a lot of deco to work with, which I'm super excited about. And then she gives you two types of bottom washi. So she gives you like the traditional one, and then you also have like this trim one, which I definitely want to use. The thing is, I wouldn't want to use this one with this on top, or at the bottom rather, just because I feel like they're way too similar. I kind of wish that maybe she would have done like a solid color as this one instead, just so that it contrasts a bit more. But that's where washi tape comes in. You guys know that I love Simply Gilded washi tape. They are my favorite washi tapes. And I have this collection here. This is from a sub box called Iridescent Ink, and these colors match really well with this kit. It even has the foiling that I want to use, and so I am probably going to use one of these. I maybe want to use this more linear washi tape just so that it can contrast with all the organic florals that we have here. So that is my plan for this week. I'm gonna keep it a little bit more simple and try to stick to the stickers that are in this kit instead of pulling in other ones, just because there is a lot of deco already in that kit. But this is actually what last week looked like. I really love the soft pastel tones. This is definitely my style. If you guys want to see this plan with me, I will have a link to it up here if you guys are interested. And then the inserts that I use are from my shop, Jolene. Right now I do have a sale going on, so if you guys are interested in picking these up, then definitely check it out right now. Or alternatively, if I'm not holding a sale, then you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your inserts. So I'm gonna get started. Right now I am still using my winter planner setup. So I do have a video on this right now up on my channel, but I am thinking about setting up my spring one soon because we are approaching the end of March, and I would really like to move into more of a spring type of planner. I think that would be kind of fun. You guys know that I love to do seasonal setups in my planner, so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I have been piecing things together already, but I haven't actually filmed the video yet. So that should be coming up very soon. I would love to know if you guys do seasonal setups like I do. I feel like they were more popular maybe 2 or 3 years ago, especially when Foxy Fix was really big. A lot of people did like Valentine's Day setups, Christmas setups, summer setups, winter setups, fall setups, things like that. I really love that style, and so I still incorporate it. I don't really tend to follow trends too much, although if there is something that I like, then I will kind of incorporate it into my style. but I don't change up my style all too much. So normally I would bring in some headers, either foiled ones or use the Simply Gilded header washi tape. But this week I thought that I would just use the ones from the kit because I think that they are absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I definitely want to use the floral trim here at the bottom. But like I said, I don't like the one that's included in the kit to layer on. I am going to use this Simply Gilded washi tape instead. And then I think what I want to do is actually run it the whole length of the bottom here. So I have a referral link to Simply Gilded, so if you guys are interested in these washi tapes, you can find that discount link down below. But I'm excited to give this a shot. You have to be pretty delicate with this. As you guys can see, it rips very easily, so I am trying to be a little bit more careful. So with the florals, of course, they're not going to go the whole length. And I think I missed this part. This came off, so I'm going to add that just so that it doesn't look so odd. I think that looks really pretty. I don't know if I would like to use this every single week though, because I feel like I do lose a bit of space here where I would normally put more functional things. So let's go in with all of these gorgeous boxes. I'm gonna add this one here, and since all the colors kind of blend in with one another, I do want to kind of separate them a little bit. I don't like to color block all too much. So if I have a light header, for example, then I will put a different color box beneath it, if you guys know what I mean. So this one does have a little deer and fox on it, which I think is kind of cute. So we'll add that one. So how are you guys doing? I have been super busy lately because this week is actually my deadline. So I am releasing a book at the end of this month, and my deadline to turn it into the editor was actually on Wednesday. And so I have been super busy working on that book. It's been a little bit stressful for me just because I do get a little bit nervous when it comes to editing, because you never know what your editor is going to say. You don't know if they're going to like it, if they're going to ask you to change things about your characters or your plot or things like that. And so it's always a little bit stressful. However, I got my book back pretty quickly from my editor and she loved it. She didn't have too many issues, so that was very, very good for me. I was nervous that she would actually ask me to change a lot, so it actually turned out a lot better than I expected. So that is a huge relief. It's like a huge weight off of my shoulders, and now I feel like I can really relax and just enjoy the release process now, because I feel like the hardest part is done. This kit is very beautiful. I really like all the florals, you guys know that, but I kind of wish that there was a little bit more solid colors in here just to create more contrast, because everything does seem to blend in a little bit. But I think once I bring in my character stickers and all that kind of stuff, it'll come together a little bit better. So with this kit, there are no full box checklists, which is a problem for me because you guys know that I use that in my work planner, but also in this spread, there's actually only one checklist here. So I'm definitely going to have some issues when I am doing my more functional work plan with me. So I'm gonna have to figure out something for that. But in the meantime, I am just going to go ahead and use the box because I definitely need to write down my focus of the week. And then I'm going to be using one of these boxes. Let's see, I think I want to go with the plainer one. and I think I'll add it here. I'm gonna go in with the more skinnier washi here because we are limited to the space now because of the floral trim. And what I'm gonna do is actually lift it up for a second so that I can put this box down. I chose a plain one so that I can put the trim over it and it'll still kind of look cute. So there we go. That is what the base of it looks like. I am not going to use dividers because I think it'll be maybe too much. So we're going to leave it as that. And then I'm going to grab this scallop sticker and we're going to flip it over and put that there. And I'm going to add some florals, of course. So let's see, I think I want to use this cluster right here. So that I can put my month in that section. So now let's zoom in. I want to fill up my sidebar and then we'll go into the day by day next. So like I mentioned, the big thing that happened this week is that my book went to the editor. So I'm going to mark that down. And then I did have some work events that I need to prepare for, so I'm going to write that. And then of course, once the editor gives back my book, I need to do the final edits, which thankfully there weren't many. So that was great. And then I also didn't want to fall behind on the other book that I am working on. So I am on the second draft of this one. And the book that obviously went to the editor is the final one. So I like to work on different books in different stages. So that is all of the things that kind of happened this week. And then for books this week, I read Dark Taste of Rapture. That is by Gina Showalter. And then I also read Trouble with the Curse, and that is by Kim Harrison. So that is an urban fantasy. Okay, so now let's move on to Monday. So on Monday, I'm gonna start by using one of these floral boxes. She has a few, and I thought that they were really pretty. So I'm going to pull some of these and use these and write down all of my writing. So I think what I want to do is add a little bit more washi just to make it stand out a little bit more so that you can see it against the back. What's nice about this is that the layering is kind of done for you, so that is great. Makes life a little bit more easy. I'm going to go in with a box to mark down that I had to read some research books before I actually wrote. So I'm going to grab those florals from this freebie sheet from Simply Beautiful Plans, and I put a PaperBitsCo sticker there. I do have a referral link to the shop, so you can find that down below. And she is reading, so I just want to mark down that I had a lot of research to do. So I have this box here that I'm going to put down to mark down that I had a planner haul go up on my YouTube channel. So it had a bunch of different shops in there. If you guys are interested in seeing what I got, it's up on my channel. And then for this, I do want to mark down that there was a new show that came out on Netflix. I'm going to mark that with a little Netflix sticker from White Deer. Again, I have a referral code and it's called Business Proposal. I've been anticipating this release, and so I wanted to make sure that I watched it when it came out. So there we go. That is everything for Monday. Now let's move on to Tuesday. So Tuesday I did have a work event. I'm going to mark that down first at the top. And then I did film a couple of videos. So let's go in with this box right here to mark down that I filmed my Hobonichi cousin plan with me. I'm going to use this White Deer stationery sticker to mark that. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my Hobonichi content. I haven't been posting plan with me's all too much just because I find it a little bit difficult sometimes to film them. However, I am trying to make more of an effort to do that. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Again, I am going to put a little bit of this washi tape behind this sticker here to mark down that I worked on my book. So let's layer. The actual boxes are quite small, so you do have to write a little bit more smaller than usual. And actually what I'm going to do is go back to this section here. I did film a weeks one as well, so I'm going to just add weeks here so that I have space to mark down the other important thing that I did this day, and that is to send my book off to the editor. So this is super important, so I can't miss my deadline. So I'm going to put a box there and then write that down. And for that, I am adding this deadline sticker that is from Paper Crown Planner. Okay, so now let's move on to Wednesday. So this is the day that my book is at the editor. So again, I want to go in with the washi tape. The trick to this is to put it low enough so that it's centered when you put the sticker on top. So there we go. I did film a setup video for my planner. I need a design planner, so it's for my shop. Basically, I'm going to be testing out the stickers that I make in my shop in that planner. So I'm going to mark that down with a little fluffy angel stationery sticker. And then I want to go in and mark down that I wrote again on my other book. So let's go in with maybe the square one. There we go. So the thing about having these more decorative boxes is that you're not able to fit as much in. I don't have enough space to mark all of the things that I did in this kind of style of planning. But as you guys can see, it's a full-on overload on florals, which I think is kind of pretty. I like bringing in the washi. It kind of breaks it up a bit. So that is the first half of the week. I'm going to go in and add these florals here that are from this freebie. So I think that looks nice. Now let's move on to the second half of the week. So on Thursday, my editor actually returned my book to me in the morning. So I'm going to go in with this box. I'm just going to add a little bit of that foil there. I did go see my mom before that though, so I'm going to mark that down with a swatch sticker that comes with the kit. And I'm just going to grab this Tamashii sticker to mark that down. After that, I did work on my edits, and that took me pretty much the whole entire day. So let's go in with a box for that. So I'm going to use this PaperbitsCo sticker just to mark that down. And then again, we'll add some of the florals there. And then I did work on my other book after that in the evening. So I'm going to go in with my second last layering sticker for that. Now let's move on to Friday. So on Friday I actually had a sale in my Etsy shop. I ran a 15% off sale, so hopefully you guys were able to pick up some goodies. I'm going to go into my Etsy section here, and I'm going to add this Etsy sticker here. And then after that I did work on my book. So I have my last box here. So let's just use that. I haven't used any flags yet, so let's use one of these. I'm going to mark down that I did design a kit for my shop. So I worked on that, and then I actually made pancakes this day. So I'm going to layer this little scallop sticker with this My Little Puffy sticker. Super cute. And then I do want to mark down my video that went up. So I uploaded a Hobonichi Weeks flip through, and a lot of you guys really seem to like that video, so thank you guys so much. And then let's move on to Saturday. So on Saturday I filmed and edited my memory plan with me. I'm going to go in with a beige box for that. I'm going to use this White Deer stationery sticker for that. I actually didn't even edit my design setup video, so that was something that I needed to do on this day. So I'm just going to add washi, and we're going to add this box on top to mark down that editing session. And then after this, I did catch up on my Netflix shows, so I wasn't able to watch the 4th episode of Forecasting Love and Weather, so I caught up on that on this day. And I'm using a little Lovely Mind sticker for that. And then I also watched the 2nd episode of The Business Proposal. So let's use this little swatch sticker. This one is a really cute romantic comedy. I think it's really, really funny. And then at the bottom here, I did forget to mark down that my March plan with me went up. So I'm just going to mark that down here at the bottom because I do have the space. So I'm going to use a little White Deer Stationery pen cup for that. And then I think that is everything for Saturday. Now let's move on to the last day, Sunday. So on Sunday, I designed a journaling kit for my shop. I also worked on my taxes. I absolutely hate doing my taxes. So for that, I'm going to use this sticker, which is how I feel about taxes. And then after that, I did watch the next episode of Forecasting Love and Weather that went up this day. So again, we're using the washi tape. And I'm going to use this box to mark that down. And this little cloud sticker is from Dizzy Daisy Dreams, which unfortunately is not open anymore. So jumping to the bottom, I just want to mark down that my memory plan with me went up, and I just want to add a sticker right here. And then in this spot here, I just want to mark down my Harriet Wright Designs Happy Mail that came in. So I'll be filming a haul of that very soon. So I think that is everything that I want to add here. I am just going to add a little bit more of the florals, but I think that is everything that I want to add for this spread. So now let's pop it back into my planner. So here is my finished spread in my planner. I love how it looks like. You do have a ton of different florals in here, so it does kind of blend in with one another a little bit, more so than this kind of style, I feel like. But I do think that it's very dainty, very beautiful. There's lots of fluidity and organic tones in this, so I do like it. The thing that I would say is that if you are going to be using these kind of larger elements, then I feel like you don't get to put as much in your spreads as you would normally, so just keep that in mind. And there were some things that I wanted to include in here that I just didn't have the space for because of this kind of style of sticker. And like I said, I do prefer having a few more solid lines, or at least solid colors, just to kind of break up the florals a little bit. But other than that, I do really like how it turned out. I think that this is really cute here at the top. It gives you the look like you did a lot of layering, but it's actually already done for you, which makes my life a little bit more easier. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. I will put the link to my shop where you guys can pick up these inserts. And of course, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. And also, if you would like to plan along with me and kind of see how my style differs from week to week, then I will put the link to my Plan With Me playlist as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys!